Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. So, what did you think of today's crossword?
I thought this puzzle was about as far out as you could get.
Really?
In terms of the theme. Yes. Yes, it's like they took two things that were just like totally contrary to one another, and they put them together to create a theme.
Care to elaborate on that?
Okay. Well, there were three themed clues, and they all involved rites of passage. The first one was 17 across, the Native American rite of passage, which is called the Vision Quest. And then we had 30 across, the Jewish rite of passage, and that was, of course, Bar Mitzvah. And then 47 across, the Amish rite of passage, and that was, of course, Rumspringa. And so I'm like, okay, well, it'd be interesting to see how they tie all these together. Well, they did it using a phrase from Seinfeld, a Seinfeld catchphrase at 62 across, or when parsed as three words, how a participant of the themed clues might be greeted. And of course, the catchphrase from Seinfeld was, "Hello, Newman." But if you would say, "Hello, new man," you could probably be appropriately addressing somebody who had just gone through one of those rites of passage. So I thought that was pretty funny.
That was a long way to go for a bad pun.
I know. I just couldn't get over how unusual that was. So,
That's probably how it got into the New York Times crossword, that ingenuity there.
No doubt. But anyway, very interesting and made for a fun solve.
I would like to take exception with just one thing you said, 47 across, Amish rite of passage. Of course, that's Rumspringa. Never heard of it before.
Oh,
So, in fact, that was where I ended up because I had, for some reason, I decided Ramspringa sounded better.
Oh, no.
And so I had, for 28 down, Reeves of Hardball was Quinoa, as opposed
Kiane?
to Kiane, as opposed to Kinu, or however that is
I
pronounced.
think it's Keanu.
I've never actually heard it pronounced.
No, but I think...
I've seen him in all sorts of films, but he never announces his name. I didn't have too much trouble with it, although with one across, Indian megacity of 16 plus million, Delhi. Of course, I always have to figure out how to spell Delhi.
Me too.
Every time I want to go Dehli.
That's what I did. Yep.
I just have to hear the sound Delhi, Delhi. But one day I will remember, but today was not the day.
Yeah, I started out Dehli, but that didn't work too well with four down, which was Jobs in Heat, and Ocean's 11, which were heist, not lice.
Lice. And then 3 down, the rapper in K-pop's Blackpink was Lisa, not Hisa.
That's right.
Did you know Lisa?
I did not know.
I didn't know there was any K-pop band other than BTS.
Oh, no, there's Blackpink.
Really?
That's a girl band. That's an all-girl band. Yeah.
Okay. Does the all-girl band and the all-boy band, do they ever get together and make like $1 trillion at some performance?
They might have made a movie together.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get together because they're just similar other than gender.
Yeah, and right. We had 11 across was Text Initialism. That's the name of a 2010 Usher hit, OMG.
Right.
I guess I've never really listened to too much Usher.
No, me either.
I was doing a bit of training in prepreparation for this podcast, and I was pretty impressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to go back and listen to some more.
I put LOL. It didn't work too long.
We had 19 across, explosive item for Wile E. Coyote, TNT.
Yes.
You know, the U.S. has done lots of things. The Marshall Plan, landing on the moon. But the greatest thing they ever did was Wile E. Coyote. That was it. That was it. They could have just stopped there. We have achieved success.
I know. You just say his name and people start laughing.
Yeah. Truly one of the great works of art. It really should be there, like in the Louvre. Definitely. 26 down was like some upper lips and drinks. Stiff.
Stiff, yes.
So that was sort of cute.
Very funny.
And I'd like to point out for 30 across Jewish rite of passage, bar mitzvah, it could have been bat mitzvah.
It could have. But I put in bar mitzvah thinking I'll start with that, and if I need to change it, because of gender, I will.
And if you'd gone for bat mitzvah, then 31 down, ruler's length would have been tain as opposed to reign.
Right.
That is a great clue, by the way, ruler's length, reign.
I like 22 down, doohickey, gizmo.
Yes. Yeah, I was having a little trouble in that area and getting sort of figured out, but we had 39 across. What might help someone be loud and clear? A mic.
Right.
Spelled M-I-C, by the way. It's not M-I-K-E, although I can be loud and clear. Well, I can be either loud or clear. I guess maybe not both at the same time.
That's right.
Did you? Okay, never mind. Let's see. 35 across. Blank of Dogs, 2018 film, Isle.
Isle of Dogs.
Have you seen the Isle of Dogs?
I have not. I didn't even know there was a film called Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs, no.
I'm just trying to picture what that would be like.
I don't know. A small mystery there. We'll have to check that out. Maybe it's sort of like Lord of the Flies, but
with
dogs involved.
Oh dear, that could be not good.
43 down was completely collapses, craters. I like that as a term of I don't want to see any collapses, but if I do, I'm going to call them craters.
Craters makes sense.
And bar exam component for 38 down. I wanted it to be something to do with LSAT because I had the essay as the third and fourth letters, but it turned out to be essay.
Essay, that's right.
Oh, imagine having to read and grade a bunch of bar exam essays.
That would be
I
brutal.
wonder what the questions are like.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, suppose your judge rejects your initial bribe. What should you do then? See, that's how they weed out the corrupt ones.
Oh, okay.
If they say, up the bribe, then it's like, nope, can't come into law school.
29 down took me a while. Up top, and it was give me 5.
Yes.
So,
but that was satisfying because once you could sort of see what was going on there, it gave you a long answer there.
That's right.
Occupying a lot of area. I loved 67 across. Ball 1 or ball 2? I.
Yeah.
That was really brilliant. And then we had that crossed with 53 down, noggin, dome.
Dome, yes.
Someone must have used the old dome to come up with the I clue.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed to admit I didn't really know the answer to 59 down, adversary of Julius Caesar. It was Cato.
That's right.
It was not Brutus.
Well, Brutus was as well, but...
Yeah, but he's the one who gets star billing, right?
Yes.
I mean, he never went in Shakespeare. A2, Cato?
No, that's right. That's right.
We had 58 down, part of a line at an Apple store, iMac. I got that eventually.
Eventually?
Eventually, yes. 45 down, let's see. That was like some Quaker products, oaten.
Oaten, yes.
I just don't think that should be a word. I think whoever invents English words should just rescind that offer.
Oaten?
Oaten.
I put O-T, O-A-T-E-Y.
Yeah, me too. That sounded vaguely acceptable, but 'twas not the case. 52 down, we've definitely seen before. Snack similar to a gordita, which doesn't really help me very much, but it was arepa.
Arepa.
And for the record, by the way, we've had three debut answers in this crossword: Vision Quest, Rumspringa, and Hello Newman.
Oh, all part of the theme.
All part of the theme.
Very good.
Yes. 57 across. I did not know this. Beethoven work originally titled Bonaparte after Napoleon, Eroica.
Eroica.
Yeah.
Yes, I did not know that either.
I wonder why he changed it.
I don't know, because I think he wanted it to be a tribute to Napoleon, but maybe he thought, nah, never mind.
Well, is Eroica, or however that's pronounced?
Eroica.
Eroica?
I think so.
Is that, it's probably not an English word, right? I mean, it's...
No.
I don't know what language Beethoven liked to speak. German?
I suppose.
But it means hero. And so was Bonaparte a hero, and maybe just decided to go more, he'd become more general just in case Bonaparte sort of, lost favor or something?
That could be, because, I mean, he certainly wasn't a hero to everyone.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that is it for today. So thanks everyone for listening. Hope you did well in this crossword and enjoyed our coverage of it. Let us know. crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of Thursday's crossword that may have rebuses or might not have rebuses, but whatever it is, we'll be back to talk about that crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.